you're screwed.
Vivali, can I ask you one question? I mean, that you're in a unique situation where you are a founder, you're also, head of marketing and head of finance at the same time, right? You have the privilege of doing that. Have you seen the partnership between a CMO, CFO, head of marketing, head of finance work well in any other circumstance, any other place you worked at? No.
No.
The answer is no. My God. Wow.
I haven't seen it. I'm sure it exists, but I think that there's, it's interesting because in all the old places where even when functionally I was the head of finance, like I built the P&L and did a lot of work and the financial models, the actual CFO who the board liked because, whatever, would always say, oh, can you spend less on marketing? It'll improve our results. And we're like, it's not how it works. No, it's hard. I put this on the table a long time ago. Chief growth officer should replace the CFO and replace the CMO. This chief growth officer is finance reports to them. Sounds crazy, but this is important, I think. The chief growth officer is the person who's responsible for driving profitable revenue, right? And that means you need finance to report to them. And it also means that you need marketing to report to them and product. Those are the three things that work together to produce profitability. So that was the thing that I always said. No one agreed with me, but it works. You need the product to develop software that improves retention and acquisition. That's functionally their job. Tech product, I mean, and you need finance to be reporting into growth because the growth of the people who spend money, and it's the same thing. Operations can be a separate role. You'd be surprised. I actually think that ops and logistics should report into growth also. And I think that person who's the head of growth or, whatever, needs to be able to own those three things because all of those three things work together to produce profitability, period. Save money on shipping, save money on warehousing. That's more money for acquisition, more money for retention. And how do you measure all that? That's what finance does. Finance needs to roll up to that person who's making these capital allocation decisions. So titles aside, that is the way it works. And whether that's a CEO or CFO, those are old titles that kind of have very different implications. So the new one is this chief growth officer who I believe everyone should report into. And that person is responsible across the board for finance, which includes logistics, marketing, blah, blah, blah. That's whatever. A lot of times that's the COO, but I think that's the wrong title.